Hello everybody, this is an Old Guy Gaming, and welcome back to episode 5 of my 7 Days to Die. Insane difficulty. Zombies always run single player Let's Play series. Well, I'm still alive, both in real life and in the game. And I'm still breathing, I'm still vertical, and oh, hold on a second. Hey! You kids get off my lawn! Dad burn youngsters these days. Anyway, okay. Enough of that messing around. So, we are about ready to go into this city that we found. We got a couple of zombies that we need to probably either get around or clear out of the way. And we also have a wolf too. So we got to be careful with him. Let's see if we can pop this businessman zombie here. Off with his head. Okay. So he's down. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bedroll down. Just in case things don't go well for us. What the hell? That's weird. Alright. Well, let's put it back here. Now, this wolf, he'll actually give us some meat if we can kill him. Got him. Okay, good. Yeah, they do quite a bit of damage, so I didn't... That's a big dog. Didn't want him to spot me if I could avoid it. And, okay, good. Don't need the fat right now. Let's... Can't scrap that, so... You know what, actually, what we should probably do, too, is let's make a chest. Or do we have trash nearby? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just make a chest. We'll make a chest, and we're going to put some of our stuff in here. So that way, if we do die horribly, we haven't lost everything. Okay, so we don't need to take that with us. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need those. We might get hot. We don't need that. Gotta get rid of all this stuff that's not gonna... we are gonna need some water pretty soon, but I don't think I'm gonna take my jars with me. Don't need that. I'm gonna keep half of the arrowheads so I can make some more bolts. All this, don't need that. Don't need the vitamins. We'll keep one of those, and we don't need that right now. Okay, that should be good. Make some shivs, get some XP. And let's head on into town. Okay, this is pretty dark. I guess I'll keep this off for the moment. There's a guy. Oh, a girl, zombie girl right there. Hold still. Or not. Yeah, we're going to need to get some food here pretty soon, or we're going to start having problems. Alright, forget about her. Oh, there's a salon. That's not actually a bad spot to set up a first base, only because the blocks that building's made out of are pretty tough. So we might actually do that. I'm hoping this isn't going to be too dark in the video. Oh, that's a nice find. An iron pick. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm going to put this other stuff in the car for now. The other thing that we can get inside the salon here is we can get a lot of leather, which we're going to need to make our forge. Because we're definitely not going to be going back to the trader every time we need to use the forge. So you know what I think I'm going to do, guys, is let's take this bottom rung off. If you come across a ladder and you don't take the bottom rung off, the zombies can climb up it. But they're not able to jump, so taking the bottom rung off will prevent them from climbing the ladder, but you can still jump onto it yourself. Plus we got a little scrap out of the deal. So I think what I'm going to do, at least for the moment, is we're going to make a new bedroll. And we're going to set our spawn point up here. Make sure there aren't any zombies up on the roof. Uh-oh, there's a big mama. She could give us a little bit of trouble. Because she's pretty tough. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheese her. I'm not expecting to kill her in one shot, but we'll see. Nope. Come over here, big mama. No, you're going the wrong way. Alright, well, if she doesn't see us... Ah, bad shot. Did I kill her, or did I just knock her out? Yeah, looks like I killed her. Okay, good. Yeah, she's, Oh, look at that, auger parts. Wow. They're not very high quality, but hey, I'll take them. That's a very rare item in this game. So I'm very fortunate to find that. Okay, so we've cleared the roof. And again, the reason why... Okay. Visibility is going to be bad whether I have night vision on or not because it's raining and it's foggy out. There's nothing I can do about that until the rain stops, guys, so sorry about that, but we'll just have to deal. Yeah, I think it's probably even worse with the light on. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to set a new spawn point here. And I'm going to also build a chest. What do I need to make a torch? I need cloth. I got the fat, but I don't have any cloth. Alright, well, we'll get some of that. Alright, so let's place this chest here. We'll put the auger parts in there and the iron. Oh, I do have a flashlight. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to run back out to the other chest that we put down. Get the rest of our stuff and bring it up here. And I'm going to call this base for now. Unless we find something better. So I'm not gonna fully commit to this place quite yet. But if we decide to do so, and here's why. Watch this. That's not a good example. The blocks down below, down there, are going to have a lot of health to them. Which means then that this building's pretty strong. And the zombies aren't going to be able to easily break it. I hate that fog. See, that has 6,000. Oh wait, that doesn't. Last time I looked at this, I must have just been these pillars that I was looking at. Well, why would that have 6,000 and that only has 500? That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Okay, well, maybe this isn't the best building to put a base on. Oh, jeez. Okay, last time I checked this building, I hit these, and I saw 6,000 health, and I go, oh, wow, that's a strong building. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. It's still not a bad spot to start with, so we're going to go get the rest of our stuff. We're going to loot the inside of that building, because it's going to give us a lot of leather, which we can then use to make a forge. But, like I said, I'm not going to totally commit to that building yet, because we're going to look around and see if there's maybe a better place that we can set up shop. So let's run back and get the rest of our stuff. That's a little disappointing. I was thinking that building was like really strong. Now, I could still use those outer supports, the ones that do have 6,000 hit points, as actual supports, but it would require a little bit of modification to make that all work. So let's get all our stuff. There isn't really anything here that I don't want at the moment. The bone, we can make a shiv and then throw that out. Don't really need the bedroll though either. Let's scrap that. Oh, when I get back to the base, to the roof, I need to do some skill points too. So let's get back there first. One hour until morning. Oh, that's great. That building off in the distance, that's the pharmaceutical building. And I believe I also saw from the distance the bookstore building. So there's going to be some good loot in this town for us. I put a few things in here too, didn't I? Okay. Let's grab that. And we don't really need either one of those things at the moment. Yeah, this has the pharmaceutical building. It's got the construction skyscraper out there. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw the bookstore too. Which is going to be really useful because if the bookstore is here, then we can, we're liable to find a lot of schematics. You know what, though? I wonder if it's the pharmaceutical building that I saw. Okay, well, anyway, I'm not complaining. This is a good find. Lots of stuff to loot here. Moldy bread. I will take that. It's not really useful to me right at the moment, but it will be later once I get a chemistry station set up. We can use that to make antibiotics. So let's unload the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna need to find some water too fairly soon. We don't need to carry any of this with us. I'm just looking through all my stuff here and making sure that there's not anything I need to take with me right at the moment. I don't think so. You know what I will do though? I'm going to take half of my jars in case I do come across a water source. And we're going to make a campfire so that if we do find some water, we can come back and boil it and then we'll have something to drink. So we put the cooking pot up there. Let's put our remaining wood. We'll have to get some more wood. Let's put some of our feathers in here too. No point in taking everything we have. Got to save a few things in case the worst happens. Oh, you know what? We're also out of spikes too. We're gonna have to cut those spikes down, but we'll worry about that later. Am I Gone Funeral Home? I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's see here. Priority number 1. There's a gas station, movie store. I guess let's just go at, well, I'm out of food. We've got to get food. So, what are our options here? There might be a grocery store. There could be some food in a gas station. Food could be really anywhere. That little place over there with the orange canopy, orange awning. It's supposedly like a little store. It might have some food. Zombies all over the place. My word. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and hop down. I was going to loot the salon first to get the leather, but I don't think I will because I got to take care of my food situation first. And drink for that matter. Sometimes zombies can drop food. Oh, come on. Nope, nothing on him. So, we got bad water in the toilet. Okay. Ooh, a pipe wrench. That will come in handy. We're going to need that for taking apart certain things. Alright, here's what we can do. I have these vitamins, and the vitamins will cure dysentery. I'm almost out of water. So I'm going to go ahead and drink this murky water. And it's going to... There's a 50% chance I'm going to contract dysentery by doing so. And we got it. We got the little poop icon in the lower left-hand corner. Alright. Dysentery is bad because... Well, as you can see, it just reduced my health cap. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these vitamins and I'm going to cure myself. And now we're back in business. We did lose 1 point, which sucks, but, you know, it's better than the alternative. Because if we would have started to die of thirst, we would have lost a point off our health cap like every minute or so. So it gets pretty bad. So that's just kind of one of those compromises that sometimes you have to make. Alright, so let's go into here and see if we can find some food. There's usually in these types of buildings... Alright, we don't need any of that right now. I'm just going to leave that in the car. Usually in these types of buildings, there's a kitchen on the upper floor. And we might be able to find some canned food in the kitchen. if we get into really bad shape... Okay, I'm just going to wait a second because the game might spawn... Sometimes it doesn't spawn the zombies till after you enter the building. Chopping basket and empty jar. Okay. If we get into really bad shape, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the roof and we're going to cook up some of that meat. Now, the problem with that, though, if you're wondering why I didn't already do that, is that if you don't have... Nice, we got some beer and we got some water. Drink the water right now. And more beer. Excellent, excellent. Okay. If you don't have a cooking grill, which I either have to find or have to make with a forge, then you make what's called charred meat. And charred meat will take your thirst down. No, wait, I didn't want any of that stuff. Okay, that door's locked. There is a box, and there's a couple boxes in there. Alright, let's take it out, since we have this iron pick. This is a pretty nice find. We'll be able to actually make these things ourselves here real quick, once we get a forge going. Make sure there's no zombies around the corner. Like that one, for example. Mushroom spores. Okay. And paper. We'll hang on to those because we can use them to plant the garden. Plant our garden later. Alright, come on, game. I need some food. I need some food. Give me some food. This building that I'm in here, and buildings that are kind of similarly laid out to this, are really not a bad place for a first base too. Alright, cool. I got vitamins back, and I also got a beaker. This is a fairly rare item too, and you're going to need it to make chemical stuff. You need a couple of those to make a chem station, and you can also make a few things just right in the campfire with a beaker. So that's a good find as well. I'm going to skip this room for now. We'll come back to it later because I want to make a straight line for the kitchen. Try and get some food going. Make sure nothing's hiding around the corner. Sawed-off shotgun stock. We'll probably end up selling that. Not really useful to us at this point. Alright, this guy is a little tougher than some of the other zombies. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him in one shot. Nope. Alright, I don't want to fight him in this small of a space here. Oh, I think he ran outside. Did he? Yeah, there he is. Alright, cool. That worked out pretty good. Come on, give me some food, game. Give me some food. There's water. More jars. Those are useful. Food. Look at that. Not much, but hey. Gave us 6%. Okay. Not complaining. I'm not complaining. I will take both of those things. We'll wear these guys. And we'll scrap him. Grab the chairs for wood. Go in here into the living room area. Sometimes there's a zombie that hangs out up on the top of this wall here, so you gotta be careful that they don't drop down on your head. Murky water. And grain alcohol. Nice. Grain alcohol is like beer. It gives you a whole bunch of stamina, but it's also hard on your wellness. It used to be the drug of choice, so to speak, for stamina, but beer is better now. Overalls. Okay, let's put on those. Okay, so here's the thing. These give us minus 10 insulation, so these would be good to wear like in the desert. And the overalls give us plus 3. So I think what we'll do is we're going to scrap these, the cloth, get rid of that. And we don't need the turrets right now either. You can also get cloth by hitting these curtains here. We'll go up on the roof next, check that out, and then we'll go back to the second floor and loot that. Make sure there aren't any zombies up here. Oh, that's right. I did see that box up there. Gas barrel. Not useful right now. Definitely will be useful later. I'll go ahead and grab it though. We can turn a gas barrel into actual gas cans that we'll need later in the game for a mini bike, for a chainsaw, for auger, for generators, and so forth. But you also have to have the right skill for that too. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's in here. There might be a bookcase in here, and if so, we might find a schematic that we'll need. No zombies. And 2 bookshelves. Alright, what do we got? Paper. Darn it. And paper. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. Now the pistol, though. Okay. That doesn't suck. Well, the quality kind of does, but you know what I mean. We'll probably take this guy and sell it. We get 644 coins for him. Because we don't need 2 right now. Later on, what I'll do is I'll put some points into gunsmithing. And then I can combine gun parts to make higher quality, better quality gun parts. But I don't really have the skills for that right now. Okay, well, we came in. We found a little bit of food. And by the time we left, our food ran out again. How many coins do I have? 26 coins. And I need 80 for any food from the vending machine. So that's not going to help us. But we do have some water. And we have some murky water, which we can boil to make good water. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our base. We're going to boil up the murky water, and then we're going to eat charred meat, and then counter the thirst effect that that's going to create with the water that we found. So let's put that in there. Okay, it's not letting me do it. There we go. We'll make bottled water first. $53 tokens with those. Don't want the flashlight. I will keep one beer with me. Don't need that. Don't need that right now. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, inventory management. Gotta love it. I think I'll keep the wrench with me. Don't need to keep the vitamins here. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I know. We're doing the best we can. Let's take half of our meat. Yeah, see, I just lost wellness because I'm hungry. Not good. So we're going to make charred meat here. Okay, while we're waiting for that, you know what? Let's do this. I was going to do this earlier and I forgot. Okay, so I have 18 points. And let's put points into toolsmithing. And I also want to put points into Quality Joe, but I can't do that until I get scavenging up to 20, which is going to just happen naturally as we loot stuff. Quality Joe basically allows you to find better quality loot. So we can put another point in Sexual Tyrannosaurus. Let's do that. Get our stamina gain up to 40% now. That will be useful. And I think let's put a point in Miner 69er as well. Because what this does is it allows us to do more damage to blocks and use less stamina in the process. And as we level this up, then we also will start getting more material from stuff that we harvest as well. That's a pretty handy perk to invest points in. So because we put a point in toolsmithing, now when we make a new stone axe, it'll be twice as good in terms of quality. See, now it's level 50. Alright, we're going to chow down on this meat. Get our hunger in check. Notice though that our thirst is going down because this takes away 5 hydration each time we eat it. That's not too terribly bad though. Okay, good. Hunger's up to 95%. Got that taken care of for now. And our wellness went back up too by doing that, so that's good actually. You know what? Let's just top this out all the way to 100%. We'll save the other piece of meat for later, and we still have 9 meat, so if we haven't established a better food situation, you know, later on, we still have that as a fallback. And now what we're going to do is we're going to drink these and get our thirst back up, or our hydration, I should say. Excellent. We got that up to 100%, and we even have 1 jar to spare. Beautiful. I will keep those with me in case I find some water somewhere else. And we are in pretty good shape now in terms of our food and water. It was a little touch and go there for a while, but I think we're going to be okay for now. So the next order of business is to get ourselves a forge going, because once we get a forge going, then we can start making iron tools. We can make an actual cooking grill. We can make bacon and eggs with the rest of that meat, and so forth. But we are out of time for this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. And when we come back, the first order of business will be to loot the salon right below us to get the leather that's inside of it from all the couches, all the furniture, and then we'll proceed to make ourselves a forge. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in episode 6. Take it easy.